What if I was to get naked right now in front of everybody? What if I was to ask one of you to come up here and get naked in front of everybody? How would that make you feel? Would that make you feel vulnerable, anxious, concerned, worried, self-conscious? Why would that make you feel that way? You get naked all the time, in the shower, in the bathroom. Do you feel those things? And if you do kind of feel those things, why is that? It's because other people are here, and we care about what other people think. So today, I'm going to persuade you to not care what other people think. I'm going to talk about my development, as well as a couple tips that I've picked up along the way on not caring what people think. And the reason I could do this, the reason I'm doing this, is because I don't care what other people think. Or at least I'm working on it. But it wasn't always like this. I started off younger and growing up through high school, through college. For some reason, for probably various reasons, I had this uncanny ability to people please. To figure out what people, personality types, what people wanted, how they perceived me, and adjust myself in order to please them. To give them the right image, presentation, to not make waves. I was really good at jumping in the heads of other people and figuring out, how is this going to be perceived? How am I going to perceive this? And it makes two things really negative consequences. One, it's freaking tiring. It takes a lot of energy to be doing that all the time. You need more sleep, you have less energy. Two, it makes communication very difficult because you're responding to a text message and we'll go, I don't want to say no. I want this person to know that I don't really want to come off that way. I don't want to come off that way. I want to be perceived right. So communication is very difficult. I can't just say it. So I went about saying, how can I grow? How can I expand? And I saw people that had something. And I said, what the heck is it? What do these people have? It's like this internal presence. They're so grounded in who they are. They don't care what other people think. They can go up and give speeches. They can give presentations. They can do performances, and they don't care. I said, I want that. I saw that, and I said, I want that. And so I went about developing it, going after it, learning it, practicing it. I started living in my truth. I started letting you be you and me be me. And things started to happen. I started to realize that I have more energy. I started to realize that I have more creativity, more originality. And I also realized this very, very interesting thing. It's a paradox. When I don't care about you, and don't misunderstand that. When I say that, I don't mean that I'm inconsiderate or I'm not respectful. I just mean that I don't care what's going on in your head. When I don't care about you, I'm able to connect with you on a much deeper, authentic, honest level. Because I'm not trying to be anything for you. And I don't want you to be anything for me. And thus when we do connect in our relationship, it'll be much deeper and honest. And it's kind of a paradox. So I've been living by this phrase, this idea. I quoted it, I termed it. Someone's probably said it before, but I'll take credit. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to be all that I am. And this is an everyday pleasure. I'll say pleasure because discipline or practice seems a little more rigorous, but I like using pleasure. This is an everyday practice. I'm not saying that I fully got it and I can stand up here naked. I'm not saying that. But boy, have I been working at it, and I want to keep growing it. And I've picked up a couple tidbits along the way that I'd like to share. One, change your perspective on this. I was talking to somebody, wise person, about this, and he said, no. You have it all wrong. It's not like that. It's like this. What you think of me is none of my business. How dare me go into your head, think about what you have going on, project myself into your head, and be concerned about it and try to figure it out. I don't go into your house and file through your private files in your underwear drawer, yet I'm going into your most personal thing and trying to figure out what you think, and I'm spending all this energy in doing it. Yet, we don't go into people's house, but we do this all the time. So I said, that's an interesting way to put it. It's a bit rude of me to be doing this all the time, to be trying to figure these people out and do all these different things. So change your perspective on it. It's not some cold, callous thing. It's more of a respect thing. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to be who I am. And what you think of me is none of my business. That was a game changer for me. That blew it up for me. The second thing was to know that when you don't care, you have freedom. You have courage. It's empowering. I think of two quotes, two examples. One is from The Fountainhead, Ayn Rand's The Fountainhead. One of the characters, Ellsworth Toohey, spends about 500 pages trying to destroy the protagonist, Howard Warwick. So he's doing all these things. He's trying to make him disreputable. He's trying to ruin his work, his passion. Finally, at the end of it, he goes to Rourke and he says, "What do you think of me?" And Rourke says, "But I don't." He didn't spend any time, he didn't spend any energy letting somebody else, somebody outside of him, detract him from his purpose, from his mission. He doesn't even think of him. Something else that goes along with that. Samuel Goldwyn, a film producer, said, don't pay attention to the critics. Don't even ignore them. See, this mental energy, this stuff up here is so precious. It's so precious. And when we jump outside and go into critics' heads or detractors' heads, it's sapping our mental energy. And I also think when we do that, it's obstructing the path to our authentic inner voice. Don't pay attention to the critics. Don't even ignore them. So I'll conclude to say that if you liked what I said, if you care about what I said, then I suggest go through your day today. Go through your week. Being aware of the commentary. Being aware of self-conscious. Well, catch yourself. That doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not going to die if they're thinking of me. I'm going to be really grounded in who I am. Really grounded in who I am. But be aware of the commentary. Be aware of the self-consciousness. Live in your truth. Let people be them and you be you. And remember, I am not here to please you. I am here to simply be me. And I believe that I have a purpose, and I believe that I am here to serve my purpose. And I hope that I did that today. Thank you.